iron that will wash over this world!
Okay, so I'm going to run through what we know so far about the plot of Warlords of Draenor. Some of that comes from what we know was happening previously that sets the stage for what will happen in the future, and the rest are things that Blizzard have actually said are going to happen in the future, so at that point tune out if you don't like spoilers. Also, for some parts I'm going to be using my mystical crystal ball of Azeroth to foresee what will happen. That, or I'm going to take a load of shitty guesses that will probably make me look pretty stupid when they don't actually happen. So first of all, what we know so far is that Garrosh is going to escape from prison and travel in time to stop the Orcs from drinking the blood of Manaroth. It's also to stop them going all thrally, i.e. peaceful and objective and intelligent. So yeah, nice one, Garrosh. We also know he's going to try and unite the Horde under what are called Iron Horde values, i.e. angriness and racism and conquering stuff. But first of all, we need to know what's going on that planet before we get there to kick Garrosh's ass again. Okay, so Draenor, or Draenor, however you want to say it, was first inhabited by the Orcs, Ogres and some other less important shit. The Ogres were ruled by and were basically the bitches of the Groans, because in their culture the strongest shit wins. The Orcs were peaceful guys back then, and lore often says they were pretty shamany. I have no reason for this, they just were shamany. There's sort of mixed reports of what they were like back then, so according to Garrosh they were more angry and all about conquest and honour, whereas other lore sources say they were largely peaceful, but I think for the sake of the expansion, Blizzard are going to decide they're all hatey and stuff. Draenei were not originally from Draenor, they're actually asylum seekers from a place called Argus, and they used to be called the Eredar. However, Argus became a shit place to be when Sargeras, the Titan gone rogue and leader of the Burning Legion, came in and told the Eredar leaders that he was going to make everything better if he could just take over and cast power spells on all their leaders. Two of the three leaders, Kil'jaeden and Archmond, fell for this good guy act like girls with low self-esteem to a One Direction concert. However, Velen, the third leader, managed to escape because he could sort of see into the future, so they nicked some of their god ships and effed off to find the best planet they could. Although Velen had the gift of foresight, he did not manage to foresee that he needed to learn how to fly Naru ships, so they crash-landed on Draenor just as they did Azeroth later on. Velen also decided that the name Eredar was getting old and was a bit too easy to pronounce, so he renamed them the Draenei or Draenei or whatever, which actually means outsider in Eredarian or whatever they speak. So yeah, that's a good way to blend in on a new planet, Velen. Literally name yourselves outsiders, that'll work. The Naru, by the way, are the very holy gods of the Draenei, and I think the animation team was actually on holiday or on strike or something that week because, as you can see here, they look really shit. Velen actually built a massive temple on Draenor, which was later taken over by Illidan and is now known as the Black Temple. Woo, I know, I didn't know that either. See? Learning. Fun, right? Yeah, keep listening. The Orcs and Draenei were fine with each other being there at first, but they didn't really go as far as crossbreeding or anything, but hey, Blizzard, you know, another idea for you. So when are we going to be coming in and wrecking Draenor and shit? Well, I thought I'd ask that rhetorical question, so I carried on writing this script. Well, it's going to be after the Burning Legion gets involved, because obviously Garrosh has to come back and stop the drinking of Manaroth's blood, so Manaroth has to be involved as well. So where did the Burning Legion come from? So Kil'jaeden and Archmond are now sort of the action guys of the big BL, and they're really miffed that Velen didn't join their gang and got away. So they managed to track him down to Draenor. Now Draenor's a long way away, so they've managed to take revenge remotely by stirring shit with the Orcs. So Kil'jaeden starts talking shit behind Velen's back, mainly that the Draenei are plotting against the Orcs, saying things like their spellcast animations are way more updated than the Orcs. And this was all to an Orc called Ner'zhul, who riles up the rest of the Orcs, and they full on start a war. The whole thing with Manaroth was that Grom, or Gromash Hellscream, i.e. Garrosh's dad, wanted more power for his war and also to take out a guy called Cenarius, the Tree Protector. This was because they needed his protected trees for war stuff, so he was tricked into drinking this Burning Legion demon's blood that gave them more power but also made them more bloodthirsty, red coloured, and also made them slaves of the BL. So it's at this point that Garrosh needs to do his thing and stop that stuff going down. And it's also somewhere around here where we'll come in to play our part in the expansion Warlords of Draenor. We know that somehow the Dark Portal gets opened again and we need to close it for some reason. It's likely that Garrosh at this point will have already united the Warlords, i.e. the badass Orc clan chiefs, and they are attempting to take over Azeroth through the Dark Portal. Or maybe we just hear that Garrosh has gone back in time to Draenor and we actually open the Dark Portal. We have been told that we're sent on a sort of suicide mission to eventually close the portal to protect Azeroth. Also, for major spoilers, we do know that in the first zone, Ner'zhul manages to corrupt a Naru to make a Dark Naru, however Velen sacrifices himself to cleanse it, which is pretty big news. We've also been told that we're likely to take out more than one warlord in each raid, And the raids that are going to be released at launch are Blackrock Foundry and Highmaul. We've been told that Highmaul is going to come first, which looks like an ogre themed raid, so I'm guessing that we're going to have to take out some boss Groan that's messing up the Draenish environment somehow or something. And Blackrock Foundry looks like a sort of production base for the Iron Horde's warship, so that's probably why we're going for that, I guess. But yeah, so that's all I have for you. I'm all out of lore juice for WoD. The rest, I guess we'll just have to wait and see and absorb like newly opened flannels. I'll be doing handy lore videos for each new patch that isn't just bloody PvP updates or some shit, so subscribe here and follow me on Twitter to get that first. And remember that you're only not going to die if you like and comment on my videos. No, but seriously, it does help us out, and thanks for watching, and peace out.